everybody, it's the Queen Alicia too, right here on your screen, to let you know to subscribe to Warriors of Wrestling. There's tons of amazing content on the channel, so subscribe now, hit the notification bell, and while you're at it, why not like every single video? Bye!
Since the early 1950s, Staten Island has had a deep, rich tradition. Thank you for that. Of profession. Thank you. It's good to be back. Since the 50s, Staten Island has had a deep, rich tradition of professional wrestling. But nowhere has that been more evident than right here at Warriors of Wrestling. 14 years completed, now entering its 15th season, where we've seen talent and students alike reach the highest heights in the business of professional wrestling. AEW, WWE, they've all started in this ring, and tonight we begin anew. Welcome to New Beginnings! And with new beginnings come new opportunities. So the winner of this first match, and it will be a tag team match, will become the #1 contender for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Not next month, not April, tonight they will have their match. So without further ado, this match is for the #1 contendership of the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. And is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. When it's time to party, people party hard. First, they are hailing from and representing the largest house on campus at 5,000 full ounces for echoing corridor.
Let's go, let's go!
And their opponents. They are fighting out of Staten Island, New York, at a total combined weight of 355 pounds. Mike Dexter and the Eye of the Storm. They are
Here we go, folks, another season of Warriors of Wrestling, 15 years and counting. The top-tier wrestling promotion, Staten Island, back at it again. They're going to start the new year off, as always, with new beginnings. Here in January 2022, we have a #1 contenders match for the World Tag Team Championship. In the ring right now, Brother Falco representing Frat Party, and Mike Ditello representing the new tag team called The Rise. Now, Mike Ditello and Danny Storm, his tag team partner, they were the final two contestants in the annual Battle Royal at the anniversary show last month. Danny Storm did come up with the victory, but still, both men having momentum heading into the year. Let's see what 2022 has to bring to them. As many students climb the ranks over the years and turn into champions, #1 contenders, they get their opportunities here. I mean, look at Brother Falco. Brother Falco was a student not too long ago. He's held the World Tag Team Championship with Frat Boy Farva, who also is a student. He's more of a veteran. He's been around for years, Frat Boy Farva. You'll be seeing him in this contest any moment now, but for now, Brother Falco bounces off the ropes, gets a shoulder block tackle, sending down Datello. Bounces off the ropes again, leaps over. Datello leaps and looks like he wasn't fully committing to whatever he was about to do. He got caught up. Falco caught him.
I'll take it.
Look at this Warrior Nation. Look at this crowd. Filled up arena here at Fun Station. The pin attempt, Shady Torres in there, counts at 1. He's still early on in this contest. So I'm happy to be back for another year here at Warriors of Wrestling. Chris Scott on the mic. Later on, I believe I will have a color commentator. I'm being told that my old color commentator eventually will hop on. But right now, he is in the ring, waiting to be tagged in. Frat Boy Farva could be joining me in color commentary. The pin attempt, 1, 2, not enough. Now the special stipulation with this match, the winner of this #1 contender match, they will get their opportunity later tonight against the current champions, the Midnight Classics. Frat Boy Farva revs up the engine and bashes himself right into Datello, picks him up, slams him down. Nice little combo. He's going to finish it off with a diving elbow. The pin attempt, 2, not enough, but certainly a nice set of moves there by Farva as he makes his grand entrance. Datello roughed up, you can see, begging to get Danny Storm into the match, and here he is, the eye of the storm, Danny Storm. These two lock up in the middle of the ring. Farva's got a hold of that arm. Danny trying to keep his composure. Gets down to a knee. You can tell he's in pain. Rolls out of it though. Now reverses the pressure. Frat Boy Farva gets behind Danny. Now brings him closer to the chest and flips him over. Both bent down on the mat. Farva with the advantage. Shady Torres checking in on Danny. Danny using those legs to break out of it. That's a nice move. And it's amazing that this is one of the first this is technically the debut outside of the Battle Royal. This is the main show debut for Danny Storm and Mike Datello. Ooh, nice shot there, sends Farva going flying back. If you've been coming to the Warriors of Wrestling shows early, you get to see the pre-shows, and you would have seen Danny Storm. He's been a pretty frequent regular on those. He normally impresses the crowd, very much so. And Mike Datello too. I've been very impressed by him, but right now, he is being spun around by Frat Boy Farva, and there's that signature twisted T. Rolled around, and down goes Datello. Farva a little bit dizzy, but big move there, as now he tags in fresh Brother Falco. It says Falco's in one corner. Ah, there they are. The signature pong balls. Off the ropes, the two men go. And Frat Party showing why they are Pong champions of Warriors of Wrestling. Danny Storm and Datello saying enough is enough. Fire away. Ooh, nice reversal. Then a clothesline hits both Falco and Farva. Farva and Falco by the steel rail. What is going on here? Danny Storm keeping the ropes up there to get Mike Datello with a suicide dive. Lands on both members of Frat Party, the former World Tag Team Champions. They got their work cut out for them. Seems like this young team, The Rise, has come to fight. A groggy Frat Boy Farva takes his time to get back into the ring. He seems impressed. Brother Falco rolls in. Danny Storm, big knee strike to the gut. Vicious strikes there. What is this? Reminds me of Rob Van Dam. Doing things like that. Full force ahead, misses that strike. Brother Falco, full steam ahead. Shoves that hip into him. Brother Falco with a bulldog. Really a face crusher. The pin, 1, 2, not enough. Just a 2. But now Storm looking like he's a little roughed up. Farva tags himself in. Double team maneuver. Picks him up, slams him down. Nice scoop slam. Once again, Farva bouncing off the ropes. This time, what's he going to go for? Diving that body onto him. Goes to the pin. 1, 2, not enough. The body splash is not enough to put away Storm. Storm still has fight left. How much? He's got to make a tag. Now Farva really trying to get that oxygen out of Storm, but Storm making his way back up, trying to fight the hold away. Shows some strikes to the abdomen, gets him off. Bounces off the ropes. Oh, big clothesline by the powerhouse Farva. Pin attempt, this could be it. 1, 2, not enough. Storm kicking out just in time. Well, if Farva hits that bottle opener, that could be all she wrote. Picks him up, has him on the shoulder. Looks like he was going to try to go for a power slam of some sort. Farva holding Storm away from tagging in Datello, but gets kicked off, and Datello tagged in. Oh, Datello trying to take down Farva, but Farva too strong. Datello once again for a third attempt. This time Farva sees it coming, bashes him over the ropes, misses. Drop kick there by Datello sends down Farva. Now Datello sees Farva's taking his time to get back up. Farva picks up Datello, but now Datello looking to send down Farva. Goes to the pin attempt too. Ooh, very close. That athleticism by Datello, you gotta pay attention. From the top rope, got up there quick, but a kick to the midsection. Datello back up, sent flying over with a German suplex by Farva. Datello quickly getting himself back up, but down he goes. That's just adrenaline at that point. 1, 2, that's not enough. Datello somehow, someway kicking out. Not enough energy to kick out, but he's looking lifeless right now. Falco and Farva now. Leg drops, oof. Shades of the Hardy Boys with that one. Pin attempts, 1, 2, not enough. Datello taking some heat right now. Danny Storm could be refreshed by now, but the Rise is taking a beating by the former tag team champions. 1, 2, not enough. Datello getting out right on time. Brother Falco though looks like he's looking to put away Datello. Sends him into the corner. Farva tagged in. Chops there, another chop there. Datello still in the frat party corner. Reversal there. Datello going for some chops. Brother Falco just looking on. Shady Torres trying to get Datello away from the corner, but Datello just bashing him. Farva picks him up though. Look at the strength of Farva. Down he goes. Sit down powerbomb. That's still not enough. That's sit down powerbomb though. Lot of momentum going, driving down into the mat. Danny Storm begging to get back in. Not sure what Farva's saying to Danny Storm. Farva looking a little like, come on, saying like, come on, man, you're not going to do anything to me. Datello's been trying to get some strikes on Farva, but he hasn't really been able to do much damage, even when he does land. Farva looking groggy. Danny Storm back in there, misses that clothesline. Storm takes down Falco in the corner. Big clothesline sends Farva spinning around. Falco up and down he goes with that scoop slam. Danny Storm fired up as it appears Frat Party is in the eye of the storm now. Another clothesline attempt, rolls him over to the middle of the ring. Enzugiri right to the face. And Enzugiri by Farva in response. You know, every time you see Farva do an Enzugiri, you're just thinking like, wow. I mean, that boy's got some meat on him, but he can get up there too. He's got that athleticism. What is this? Why is Roger Mendez here? Mendez making his case for the cause to be the #1 contenders. Oh, it's a low blow. A hooded man seems to have thrown a low blow at Farva. Danny Storm going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Rise. The Rise has won the #1 contendership.
The winners of this match, and now advancing to take on the Midnight Classics for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship, Mike Turturro and Danny Storm. The Rise. This will be a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
It's your time, your life flashing before your eyes, and soon enough you realize this is goodbye. But what if I gave you a chance? You just have to show your soul.
Well, as you can see, E-roc has come out here. He's bashing Dexter with the top of that trash can. E-roc, at the end of the anniversary show, we thought he was the No Limits champion. But they had to review for management. They ruled that Chris Steeler is actually still the No Limits champion. So now Dexter Obsidian and E-roc, who basically have been at each other's throats as they both have been going after the No Limits belt. Horns are clashing here, as at the conclusion of the anniversary show, Dexter laid out a cheap shot on E-roc. Now E-roc wants his vengeance, so this match still hasn't started yet. There's no official bell ring. There it is. So the match is underway. The bell just rang. It appears there's like no rules. Referee not doing anything to get these guys back in the ring. Shot right to the back of Dexter. E-roc with a nice chop. Moves Dexter into the middle of the ring. No DQ contest, just a grudge match between these two. These two letting it all out against one another. E-roc getting his foot caught up there. Dexter catching it. Ooh. Pulls him, locking up that leg. Throws E-roc into the middle of the ring.
Who's screaming my name? Shut up!
Dexter getting back in the ring. E-roc still on the ground, nursing that leg. Obsidian, a former No Limits champion, so you know he's rough around the edges and is not afraid to go to that next level if he needs to by incorporating some foreign objects. E-roc, on the other hand, he's got a different type of background. He's more of a technical wrestler, as you can see right there with that takedown. But you know what? Over the last year, he's really shown that he could take quite the number of shots. Remember that lock and key match when he was bleeding. trying to put away Dexter, tries to twist him over. Knee right to the back.
No!
Dexter could tap.
No!
Dexter could tap any moment here. Gets up. Ooh, slap to the face. Both men bruised up, beaten, and it hasn't even been that long of a match so far. They've just been firing at each other with everything that they got. Clothesline sends Dexter flying over the ropes and outside of the ring. The crowd on E-roc's side. They thought that he won gold last month. But the pursuit for gold continues for E-roc, but right there, bashed in the head with a foreign object. Looks like a sign from a fan. Dexter slithers his way back into the ring. Obsidian sends E-roc into the corner. Takedown there. So as far as like strategy of offense here, normally you see wrestlers, they'll hone in on one area, but this is just, I want to inflict pain on you. That's what the strategy is here. Dexter has just become such a bitter, ruthless competitor. He has no respect for E-roc. He's really changed over the last year. He's become much, much more aggressive. He's even more aggressive now than he was when he was the No Limits champion.
Why would he stop then if he's done?
Because I said I wanted to hurt him. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Dexter's saying that I want to hurt him. Not even win the match, just I want to hurt him. E-roc fighting his way back into this contest with those strikes. Dexter knocking down E-roc with one strike. Like I said, E-roc and Dexter, they have different backgrounds. Dexter's a high flyer when he came up the ranks. He was very, very athletic, but over the last year especially, he's become more and more of that no limits type of competitor. You know, rough around the edges, not afraid to use the environment to your advantage. E-roc more of a technical wrestler, but he can take his shots, that's for sure. As now he's taking a shot with a hockey stick. There's another one. Oof. All right, that's rough. Another one, another one. Well, I can definitely say E-roc's going to have some bruises after this one. That's for sure. E-roc trying to claws back his way back into this one, but Dexter's in full control. E-roc back up, gets an uppercut there. Dexter groggy, still on his feet, but falls into the corner. This could be a moment for E-roc. Wow, look at those marks on his back. Full force ahead, misses. Off the top of the turnbuckle. E-roc sent down to the mat. Dexter looking into that camera like a savage. Man on a rampage. What is this? Now he's got the trash can bringing it in. Positions it. The lower portion. Corner there. You can imagine the plan is to throw E-roc into it. Hard kick there. Now positions him on the middle rope, choking him out, bending him back. Remember, it's no DQ, so you can do whatever you want. That's rough. It's almost as if Dexter has kind of calculated every single move. He's thought about everything for the last month that he was going to do. See, Dexter thinks he should be the No Limits champion, and he thinks he should have had his one-on-one with Chris Steeler for the No Limits belt. But E-roc got thrown in there in a triple threat. So Dexter feels a certain way. What is this? Those Legos? Those look like Legos. Those are Legos. Okay, I can confirm. Those are Legos. and they hurt. If you land on those, it absolutely hurts. If you've ever stepped on a Lego, you know what it's like. Now imagine getting suplexed onto one. I think that's the play here. Dexter not able to lift him up as E-roc smart is able to get that foot locked in with Dexter's leg. Dexter goes for a second attempt, picks up E-roc, but E-roc gets himself down. E-roc picks up Dexter, can't get him up. Both men know what's at stake here. What is this? E-roc gets behind Dexter, holds him by the waist. Oh, you're going to see a German suplex there. Now Dexter with a full Nelson. Reversal there, but Dexter goes for a pin. 1, 2, not enough. Dexter with the Legos to his back. Misses that one. Picks up. Now has his head locked in there. Spins him over. Is this? Holding him up there. Has his limbs tied up. Oh! Right onto the Legos! I thought we were going to see a pin attempt on top of the Legos. But no. Still, you can look at those Legos. They are just implanted into the back of Dexter. Oh, and now he falls on top of them. Not fun. Not fun. He's got at least a couple, maybe a dozen on his back right now. They're not necessarily taxed, but they hurt. He got no give. Clothesline there by E-roc. Another one. E-roc trying to prove to Dexter that he is the top dog in the No Limits division without a belt. That he deserves a championship opportunity. Suplex there, didn't get all of it. Picks him back up. You can see it looks like Lego pieces are still flying off the back of Dexter. There's a second German. Goes to the third, he hits it. Not sure if he got all of it, but he certainly got enough. So while Dexter was in control of this match early on for the most part, E-roc has climbed his way back up. Now he's on the top of the turnbuckle. What is this? Dexter just kicked away the ref. The referee knocked him to the ropes, and that hung up E-roc, and now a trash can to the head of E-roc. And what is this? Dexter picking up E-roc onto his shoulders. That trash can still on the mat. Drives him down onto the trash can. Goes to the pin. 1, 2, 3. See you later. Dexter with the victory over E-roc.
Here is your winner, Dexter Obsidian. This next match will be a tag team match and will be scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. First at a total combined weight of 355 pounds. From New York, New City, Max Bay. And with him from Staten Island, New York, he looks like a wrestler, he fights like a wrestler, but he is a wrestler. Together they form. At a total combined weight of 420 pounds, Terrence and Terrell, the Hughes
And here we go, folks. Chris Scott on the mic with my color commentator, Frat Boy Farva.
My family jewels hurt a lot right now, Chris. And isn't it funny that the first match and I'm able to come back to color commentary, bringing broadcast journalism for Warriors Wrestling at its best to the Warrior Nation. It's with the contest with the two guys that screwed us over in the beginning of the match. Beginning of the night, as a matter of fact, Roger Mendez and Max Bain, the cause. But we're going to be professional. We're going to call this right down the middle. We're going to call it as I see it. As I see Roger Mendez screaming in beautiful agony right now.
Yeah,
the hands of the Hughes brothers.
Sure, right down the middle. Sure. Well, the Hughes brothers, a dominant tag team in the wrestling industry, going at it with the cause right now. Roger Mendez, a former world champion, locking up there with one half of the Hughes brothers. Shady Torres, referee in the ring. This is New Beginnings, the first event put together by Warriors of Wrestling for 2022. Very excited to see what this tag team division has in store for us this year. With the Midnight Classics holding golds, they will be defending their championship tonight against the Rise. Frat Boy Farva, sorry, the frat party lost that one. But
I appreciate your condolences, but right now, Roger Mendez looks like he's got some momentum going, Chris. Oh, beautiful hip toss.
I'm sure you thought that was a beautiful drop kick as well.
It was a beautiful drop kick.
Pin attempt, 1, 2, not enough.
Look at that, already a 2 count on Roger Mendez.
The youngest Warriors of Wrestling world champion in history. First Mexican-American Warriors of Wrestling world champion in history. Looking to create some more records, set new records here, but the Hughes brothers.
Hold on.
Oh, nice. Nice double team work there. Pin attempt, 1, 2, not enough. Roger has to get a tag.
You said it before, Chris. The tag team division right now is on fire in Warriors of Wrestling. You have, what a knee from Roger Mendez. But the tag team division is on fire right now.
Oof. Nice strike there. Pulling up some momentum. Off the ropes goes Roger. Oh, big strike there by the Hughes brothers.
A big flying shoulder tackle from the Hughes brothers there. Roger is in the corner. He doesn't know what planet he's on right now.
That'll leave a mark.
Wonderful side slam. Could be it, too. Referee needs to do his job and get Max Bain back in his corner. There was no tag made.
Kicks there. Little chop there. And another one. The cause. Taking some heat now. But a double team move sends down one half of the Hughes brothers. That's what you got to do. You got to isolate your tag team opponent by going after one at a time. Mendez in control. Sends him over. Top of the turnbuckle. Head right to the top. Max Bain tagged in. Sporting some interesting makeup to start off the new year.
Say what you want about the cause. It's obvious that the frat boy here is not exactly a fan of Max Bain and Roger Mendez. But you got to hand it to him, Chris. They are acting as a very cohesive tag team, taking it to the Hughes brothers, sons of Hall of Famer Devon Dudley. These guys have had top-tier training from all across the spectrum of professional wrestling. If there's anyone to hear the sonic boom of that chop,
The sonic boom.
if there's anyone to show your stuff against, making a name against the Hughes brothers would definitely climb you up the ladder in the tag division in Warriors of Wrestling.
Another chop there, Max Bain. The Cause, they do have really good chemistry working together. And I do think they are a serious contender for the tag team belts. Wouldn't be surprised if they eventually capture the gold, but first we'll have to get through a tough division, including the Frat Party, who's not by any means out of it. They'll be back. Frat Party, I'm sure.
The Frat Party was on top. We were very close to victory. However, the Cause decided to get involved, so we're going to have to put our tag team gold ambitions on the side right now to deal with some personal matters with them.
1, 2, not enough.
But don't you worry, Chris. They're going to get what's coming. But I think what's coming in their immediate future might have to do with a flat surface made from trees, if you catch my drift.
I gotcha. Okay.
It's a table. I was referencing tables.
Yes. You gonna get those tables?
Well, I'm not going to get them, but the Hughes brothers might get them at some point.
Scoop slam there by Roger Mendez.
Like I said, sons of Hall of Famer Devon Dudley. You know, you think he's got to be like a tables rewards member at this point.
Oh!
Get great rates on the best tables.
Pin attempts, 1, 2. Still not enough.
It's going to take a little bit more than that to put away the Hughes brothers. Two very large individuals built like tanks. Just being next to them in the locker room, Chris, I'll tell you, they are solid gentlemen.
Ooh. Club to the back. Shot to the head there by Bain.
And I'll tell you, if Max Bain or Roger Mendez make any mistake, if they make any slip up, the Hughes brothers are going to take advantage of it with flying colors. One slip up is all they need to switch the momentum back in their favor. But right now, it's all Roger Mendez.
Elbow drop to the Adam in the pin attempts. 2.
Roger Mendez seems like the guy, Chris, that he feels like he could just do an elbow and collar tie-up in the beginning of the contest, and he'll think that's enough to put you away. That's how cocky and how much he believes in himself in every contest that he's in. It's incredible.
He also has that vitamin R in his back pocket. What is this? Max Bain is saying that he hurt his ankle
no.
Distracting the ref.
He's distracting the referee so Roger can choke him in the corner.
And look at this, Max Bain doing jumping jacks.
His ankle's fine, ref. Ref Jade, turn around, please. Do your job, ref. See, that's the difference between Frat Party and the Cause. We're not going to bend the rules just to try and get a cheap victory, just to get a cheap choke in the corner. It's not going to happen.
Oh. Pin attempt, 1, 2, not enough.
But once we get our hands on the Cause, anything might happen. But that's in the future, Chris. Right now, the Cause is taking it to the Hughes brothers. And a win right here, Chris, like I said before, it could really escalate them in the tag team division. And who knows, it might get them a title shot next month or the month after. I'm not sure what Warriors management has in store. But that night might not even be the Midnight Classics. It could be the new team of the rise of Mike Titello and Danny Storm. Who knows?
Well, every single match for any competitor is very important here at Warriors of Wrestling. Even if a team is not rewarded immediately.
Hold on. Hughes brothers picking up some momentum. And the Cause is in the corner on top of each other.
Mendez holding back. Oh, what is this? Belly to belly suplex. Mendez sent flying back.
And I don't think Roger Mendez predicted that in his near future. And they're so close to making a tag, to getting some fresh blood into this match. And he gets there.
We got a fresh Hughes brother in. We got Max Bain taking some shots now. Shoulder block, shoulder tackle. Not looking good for Max Bain right now.
And I don't think he got all of that neck breaker, but I think it did exactly what he needed it to do, and that's the stagger Max Bain. Max Bain on the defensive right now. Beautiful slam.
Nice power slam there. Not enough as Mendez breaks it up. You got to remember, Mendez, he always has that vitamin R in his back pocket. If he leaps up there and lands that flying cutter, that could be all she wrote.
Look at this signature suplex gut wrench.
Oh!
And they hit it. They hit it, Chris.
That could do it.
That might be it. Max Bain, the legal man. 2.
No, not enough to put away the Hughes brothers.
Look at Max Bain. Max Bain can't believe it. to be quite honest, Chris, I don't know if I believe it as well. I thought that was going to be it right there.
Off the head! I'm done!
Trying to signal the end is Max Bain. Ooh. Shot to the gut. Another shot there. Hughes brothers trying to fight their way back into it. Mendez and Bain both in the ring. Shady Torres trying to figure out why that is. Oh! Mendez sent flying over. Max Bain rebounding off of the run. Oh, there it is. The pin. 1, 2, 3. The Hughes brothers with the victory over the Cause.
Here are your winners, Darius and Roma, the Hughes brothers. Well then, so be it. This next match will be contested for the No Limits Championship, and of course will be conducted under no limits rules, no time limit, no count out, no rope breaks. The ropes may be used for leverage in a pin at any time, and there are no disqualifications. There must be a winner. This match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. She is fighting out of Belleville, New Jersey, but representing the entire Garden State, the goddess of the Queen X, the vivacious, vicious Vicki! And her opponent, he's accompanied by Steelers Soccer, Scotty Priest from the great city of New Jersey, and weighing 220 pounds. He's one of my decorated athletes in W.O.W.
My best friend! Shut up! Why? I'm go over there! Why? Go over there! You over there? Go over there!
The Steelers Chris
You got it! No, it's not! He said at least $6,000 back! Unlike you, when you got it! Hey, here's my arm! You don't have it there! Shut up! Why? You don't even have hair! Get out! Jesus Christ! Come on! I saw that!
Here we go, folks. No Limits Championship is on the line.
And look at this, Chris. A change of heart from Chris Steeler. Chris Steeler has been known for doing whatever he has to do to keep his No Limits title. And he extends a hand to Vicki. It's not like him.
As Vicious Vicki, the contender for the No Limits Championship here after Chris Steeler walks away from 2021 retaining the No Limits Championship after management reviewed that match.
And I don't think Chris Hugh was buying that handshake from Chris Steeler, but I don't know. It might be sincere. He might really be trying to turn over a new leaf. I mean, did you see the way he was yelling at Scotty before the match even started?
That's true.
I mean, then again, I don't want to hear Scotty Priest talk, but that's just me personally.
That's very true. So let's see how 2022 starts for Chris Steeler and for Vicious Vicki with gold on the line. In fact, this is the first title match of 2022 for Warriors of Wrestling.
That's very true. That was a nice reversal from Chris Steeler. Vicki was on top for a second with that beautiful flip on the ropes, and hold on.
Steeler bouncing off the ropes, slides underneath. Arm drag there. But Vicious Vicki tripping up Steeler. Steeler's head bouncing off of the rope, thrown over.
Looks like she was going for an arm drag there, but had just enough momentum to take over Chris Steeler. Hold on, it could be it. We could have a new champion now.
Ref was slow to even get a 1 count off.
Hold on, a pin of his own.
Here's a great 1. Not enough. Barely a 2. Once again. Ooh, wait a second. Got his shoulders hooked. 1, 2, just a 2. Back and forth they go. Steeler going for the attempt. A 2 count. Very early on in the contest, but a lot of energy from these two vets. Steeler once again extending his hand.
I think it's safe to say Scotty Priest does not approve of the handshake.
Well, he is the most hated man on Staten Island. This is why Scotty Priest has some trouble making friends on Staten Island.
And I was actually talking to Chris Steeler before the show tonight, and him and Scotty Priest went out to the local Applebee's, and that's actually how Scotty gets the waitress's attention. Yelling just like that. No wonder he can't get service around here.
Vicki on the middle rope. Scotty Priest interfering, pushing off Vicki.
Now, don't adjust your dials, folks. I know the referee saw that blatantly, but in this contest, it is no limits rules. The referee can do absolutely nothing but officiate the pin and submission, and that's it.
But it's interesting because it's almost as if Scotty Priest is more of a distraction to Chris Steeler than an aid. I mean, yeah, he helped there, but look at this.
Scotty Priest is a distraction to Chris Steeler.
Vicki could tap. Hold on, Vicki could tap. Steeler's got that locked in. She's in the middle of the mat, trying to get to her knees. Okay, she's back on her feet. Drives the elbow into the midsection. Shot there. Steeler misses a clothesline attempt off the ropes. Goes Vicki right into the big boot. Vicki down on the mat.
Vicki introduced to Das Boot, courtesy of Chris Steeler. And as I was saying before, Chris, Scotty Priest is probably distracting Chris Steeler as he's distracting you and me trying to do our job at broadcast journalism here at Warriors of Wrestling. He's probably distracting the Warrior Nation from getting oxygen into their system because just being around Scotty Priest, sometimes you can't breathe. Man, but not the point.
Looks like Chris Steeler interacting with the fans. Fans always have something to say. Oh, what is this? Scotty Priest interfering in the match once again. Yeah, Steeler's saying, you don't think I can do it myself? He's trying to put Scotty in the corner.
Nobody puts Scotty in the corner. Well, I guess Chris Steeler.
Chris Steeler can. When you're Steeler sucker, you listen to Steeler.
Don't hurt them.
Oh, misses that shot. Vicki quick to rebound. Look at these hard strikes. Right to the head. Forearm and elbow strikes. Ooh. Hard attack there. Rolls over. Nice neck breaker. Over the top.
Chris Steeler might be turning over a new leaf in his career, possibly. We're going to see how that plays out. But you can never deny the athletic ability that Chris Steeler presents every time he gets into a Warriors of Wrestling ring to defend his No Limits Championship.
Yeah, it's a familiar scene, seeing Chris Steeler holding gold around his waist He's one of the better Warriors of Wrestling competitors in history, really, with all the gold he's held. And as far as his No Limits Championship, he's had multiple reigns. He's done quite the job, and now he's looking to start 2022 with business just being as usual. Trying to defend the belt, but Vicki bringing the fight.
Vicki trying to get just enough momentum.
Oh, misses the boot. Ducks under. Steeler caught her. Oh, misses that big clothesline attempt. And
Joe, she
there's
gets
the next one. Vicki with a hard clothesline that struck Steeler. Steeler nursing that throat. Oh, DDT. His head bounced
Hold on,
off the
new
mat.
No Limits champion, too.
So close. That No Limits belt almost put around the waist of Vicki. Steeler came very close to losing it. This is a man that has put himself and has made his own type of gigantically challenging matches. Oh, he's super kick.
He caught her in the super kick. Vicki is practically unconscious, it seems, at this point.
Vicki rolling out of the ring. Very smart by the vet. I was trying to say, this is a man, Chris Steele. He's held on to this No Limits belt for quite some time, and he keeps on upping the ante. You know, he's the creator of the lock and key match. You know, he personally challenged both Dexter and E-roc in that anniversary match.
Hold on, Chris. Scotty pushing Chris Steeler away from Vicki.
Trying to figure that one out.
Looks like there's a lot of confusion over what the goals are for them two as a duo.
Steeler pushing Scotty away. Now he's telling Scotty to get out.
I think it's pretty obvious that Chris Steeler does not need Scotty Priest out there.
I don't think he's really ever needed him.
To win or to lose is another topic, but I don't think he really wants him. Hold on.
What is this? What is this? Neckbreaker! Vicki going for the pin. One. Oh, Scotty.
That might have been enough to put away Chris Steeler, but Scotty had something to say about it. What is Scott? Is that ointment? Is that, no, it looks like baby powder? I think Scotty Priest has some kind of powder.
Well, foreign objects in a No Limits match.
I knew I saw Scotty Priest in the baby aisle.
Oh, Priest got in his eye. Oh,
he hit the rope.
Priest hits Steeler. Goes for the pin. Vicki goes for the pin.
Oh, she got him.
We got a new No Limits champ. It's Vicious Vicki.
Here's your winner.
I'm so sorry. She's a better than I. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. That bitch did it!
The first new champion of 2022 at Warriors of Wrestling, Vicious Vicki. This will be an international showcase match. It is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Referee. Weighing in tonight at 71 kilograms, the Bad Rabbit.
This is a fat booty too, man. Hey, man. Hey.
And his opponent, weighing 68 kilograms, the sensational
got the Bad Rabbit, Alex Hero, going up against the sensational Roma here at Warriors of Wrestling.
And this is going to be a really interesting contest, Chris. It's going to be interesting for a number of reasons. This is an international showcase type of match. Two competitors that are not from the United States of America. However, the Warrior Nation doesn't know too much about either competitors. So it's going to really be up to them to show everyone in attendance tonight who they are, what they're about, and really try and get the crowd on their side. Because let me tell you, from being in the ring, it's so important to have the Warrior Nation backing you up. It's so vital. It's so vital to the energy that you can bring to the ring. So it's going to be great to see how either one of these competitors do in that regard.
I'm sure some competitors, they really don't mind it, but having the support of the crowd when you're not really known early on, it definitely boosts your confidence and pushes you forward too. So that's what Warriors Wrestling is all about, giving opportunity to not only students that want to learn how to wrestle, but even names like here, where people are not as familiar, at least around this territory. Not many people know Alex Hero and Roma around here, but they're getting their opportunity now. So the Bad Rabbit putting the
bunny ears. I like that touch. I like that touch.
It's super effective.
It is. Throws off your center of gravity, Chris. That's really as he hops around the ring.
Alex Hero sporting the orange bottom, black top. Reminds me of Halloween.
Don't forget his bandana bunny tail.
That's true. The bandana bunny tail. I just realized that.
And look at Roma with a beautiful arm drag, Chris.
The sensational Roma.
It looks like Alex Hero almost underestimated Roma in the beginning. It could be it.
Attempt.
Two. Ready to a 2 count.
Both competitors are from Chile. Very high intensity early on. Another pin attempt, not enough.
That was very, very nice how Hero got into that pinning attempt. Very creative indeed.
Walks around the waist, but Roma getting.
That was impressive in itself because Roma used just like her. I don't want to say center of gravity because I feel like that's incorrect. But she just used just her midsection to just throw Alex Hero over the side. He went flying across the ring, and all she had to do was turn her body.
This is why you don't miss core day at the gym. Oh! Slap right to the face of Alex Hero.
Chris, would you let Roma slap you? I gotta ask the hard-hitting questions, bud.
Would I let her? No.
You wouldn't let her slap you?
I wouldn't let anyone slap me.
The frat boy might. I don't know.
Roma with a tight grip on the head of Alex Hero, forcing the oxygen out, but Alex Hero now reversing the pressure, taking advantage.
It almost looked like she was attempting to go for a cravat, but she ended up in more of a choke instead.
Alex Hero smart to drop down to his knee, making it harder for the sensational Roma to get out of the hold.
Just remember, Chris, you can only win the match really most of the time on the ground, whether it's in a pin or submission, so it's very smart to work his opponent to the ground.
It's really the only way on the ground, no?
Well, no, there's numerous other ways that you can win a wrestling contest. I can catch you in a sleeper hold and you can tap out or go unconscious while we stand.
Okay, that's one.
Maybe the ref...
Strike there by Roma. Ooh, hard chop.
You know, if I'm in there with someone who's not nice and the referee gets the man, they might hit the ref and I'll win via disqualification.
Suplex there and a pin combo, not enough. Okay, you got a point.
Yeah, there's a lot of situations, Chris, where you can win without being on the ground, but I feel like, typically speaking, most contests are decided on the mat.
Hey, wait.
Alex here calling for a timeout.
There is no timeouts in professional wrestling.
But there's Roma honoring the timeout.
Perhaps in Chile, they have timeouts in their matches. I'm really not too familiar with the rules and regulations over there are, but it looks like Hero's trying to take it. I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to do here.
I'm a little confused as well. But sensational Roma going along with it. Alex Hero's up.
The Warrior Nation coming alive like an episode of Price is Right, yelling out different things to do. Ooh!
Elbow right to the back. I think he was trying to do the too sweet thing, except it was bunny ear, so it's bunny club.
I see
right to the midsection.
I see what you did there.
Come on, get out of the corner. 1, 2.
Alex Hero has a sensational Roma in a bad spot in the corner. Roma's got to fight her way out. Pretty even contest thus far, I'd say. Ooh. Hard chop to the chest. Alex Hero was taking his time and was walking on. The bad rabbit. One of the tricks is he out of the sleeve sends Roma to the corner. Clothesline. Sticks over there for a bit. One corner to the other. Roma goes. Ooh, bashes right into the corner.
Ooh!
Oh, nice little combination there.
Vicious back elbow into the corner.
Take down Roma down on the mat, laying down. Knee drop. That could do it. The pin attempt. 1, 2. Not enough. Roma kicking out right on time.
She just barely got her shoulder off the mat. I don't know how much more Roma could possibly take. She barely kicked out of that pin.
Yeah, Hero's really taking command. He's not letting Roma have the opportunity to recuperate, but moments ago we saw Roma give Hero the opportunity to recuperate when he answered that timeout. Got to keep the pressure on, but Hero disrespectfully kicking her down in the middle of the ring. Picks her up. There's a hold of the neck. Ooh, sends her down. Now what is this? Tying her arm up. Using that leg. Oh! Oh, bending the body the way it's not supposed to go. Not sure if he has all of it yet. Now he's got it locked in.
Roma does not want to give up. She's being bent and twisted in ways that the human body should not be bent and maneuvered, Chris, but she's still fighting.
She gets out of it. She hit the knee, but now Hero continuing the pressure, holding onto that chin, twisting the head.
Once again, Chris, she's finding a way to her feet.
Hard strike.
Another vicious forearm. Another forearm. Another forearm.
Those are very hard strikes. Oh, Enzugiri. DDT.
And that's got to
Good
be
night.
it,
That
Chris.
can do it.
That's got to be
1,
it. 2. No!
No, I heard the 3 count, but
Yeah, but I think she got her shoulder up at the last second, and that 3's no good.
definitely heard the 3 count there, but just a 2. Call it a 2.99.
It's not a 3.
It's not a 3.
It's not a 3.
Hard strike to the head. Alex Hero getting frustrated, wants to put away the sensational Roma. Roma got to get back to her feet. She's back up. Driving Hero into the corner. Blocks a strike there. Now building up some momentum. She's got him right where she wants him.
She's sticking with the forearms and the strikes. Why fix it if it ain't broke?
To the corner.
Oh, wait,
this
no,
time she's able to stop her momentum.
herself. Yeah, Chris, she stopped herself.
Baits Hero into that elbow.
She trapped him.
Ooh! Clothesline does not send down the bad rabbit, but that little attack does from the back.
Now he might be exactly where she wants him to be. Hold on. She's going to the second rope.
The sensational Roma from the mid rope.
She's getting gravity on her side.
Ooh, diving attack there. Not enough. Kind of like a diving clothesline.
Not kind of like it exactly was. It's her version of a diving clothesline indeed, and I thought that might have been enough, but this contest, Chris,
she's signaling
will
the end.
continue.
Hooks the arms. Hero bouncing off the ropes. Holding onto the ropes now. Sent over.
Hold on. She's trying to get the crowd in. I don't know. I wonder what she's thinking about right now.
Now, I bet she's not going to make the same mistake she made before. Before she let the bad rabbit get back into it.
She might be going airborne.
Goes for it with a suicide dive and connects. As Alex Hero bashes up against that steel rail, that steel barricade. Roma continuing the pressure.
And Alex Hero is definitely feeling that one. Trust me, it's almost like something similar happened to me earlier this night, if one might say. So trust me, it hurts. When somebody takes themselves, throws himself out of that ring, which is not only a couple feet off the ground, comes crashing down at you, you're going to feel it for the next few days at least.
I do like how the sensational Roma is not giving Alex Hero a chance to breathe right now. She did that before early on. She tried to play nice, but now she's going right after it. Roma on the middle rope. Hero slow to get up. Oh, a kick right to the leg of Roma. Trips her up. And now head bouncing off of those 2 knees. This has to be it. No! Roma kicking out right on time.
If before it was a 2.99, that was a 2.999.
Even closer.
A little bit. I think we're in the 100th decimal place at that point. The frat boy didn't pay attention in 5th grade math. That's all, you know. Wasn't on the application.
Alex looking to put an end to it, distracted by the crowd. Roma, though, gets up in time. Hero didn't see it. And Roma continues with those strikes. What is this? Roma trying to go for a big move here.
She's going to the top. She might be looking for
super.
I don't know if it's a superplex. It looks like more of like a tigerplex.
Tigerplex! A super tigerplex! It connected. That was very impressive. Roma looking to put away Hero.
Impressive to say the least. And Alex here wasn't even on it. He was crawling around. I think that was all adrenaline.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he got her.
Oh, a shocking turn of events. The Bad Rabbit with the victory.
Here is your winner, the Bad Rabbit, Alex Hero. You got it, coming right up. This match will be contested for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. This match is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the first team.
Hold the damn music! Come on!
And their opponents. Gentlemen, welcome to this match for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. They are fighting out of Staten Island, New York, at a total combined weight of 355 pounds. Mike DeTillo, the Eye of the Storm, Danny Storm. Together they are the Roys. Opponents. They are fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, at a total combined weight of 365 pounds. First class, Justin Adams. Chris the Man Romano, your reigning, defending Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Classics.
Here we go, folks. The Midnight Classics defending their gold, the World Tag Team Championships on the line. Going after, well, Frat Boy Farver, you're familiar with them. The Rise made their tag team debut on the main show today and won their #1 contendership against the Frat Party. So they've earned this match tonight, and I don't know which one to say.
I can't disagree with anything you said, and I understand that when Danny Storm pinned me earlier tonight, I know that he did not.
Danny, Eye of the Storm.
He is the Eye of the Storm, Danny Storm. You know, I understand that he honestly did not see what Max Bane did to me earlier before.
Body attack.
What a night it would be! What a night it would be on your main roster debut to beat former tag team champions, and then go on later in the same night to beat the current tag team champions. There's never been a debut like that in the 14 years of Warriors history. There just hasn't, Chris. But like I said before, I gotta give credit where credit's due. They took the fight to us. I thought if it wasn't for the cause interfering, we would have come out on top. But they did interfere, and like men, we're gonna handle that on the side. but they are opportunists, and right now they're competing for the second time tonight for Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Gold.
And they're looking pretty good so far. Now Mike Detello in there introduces that elbow to the head of the man, Romano. But Romano rolls over to the Midnight Classics corner, and Justin Adams tags himself in. Now he's wearing that hat. We're used to Justin Adams having the luscious golden locks.
Well, Joey B last month had exactly he didn't really agree with the head of hair that Justin Adams might have, per se. And Joey took it upon himself to, take some plays out of Brutus the Barber Beefcake's playbook and do a little hair trimming. It's on the house of Warriors of Wrestling. He'll write it's a business expense.
Look at that hair. It's much shorter than we're used to.
Justin Adams took that beautiful hip toss. Might want to see your manager after that one. Look at his hair.
Pin attempts, not enough. Mike Detello, not shocked by the hair of Adams. Continues to fight. He's got gold to win. Danny Storm takes himself in.
Looks like Justin Adams brought himself to the wrong corner. You would expect the seasoned veterans of tag team wrestling here in Warriors of Wrestling.
Big clothesline there by Danny Storm. The pin attempt, just 2.
Be a little more ring aware. But the Rise, even though they're inexperienced as a tag team, they're inexperienced in Warriors of Wrestling, they're holding their own against the Midnight Classics right now.
Well, Frat Boy, you've been in the eye of the storm. Can you give us a little bit of a scouting report on Danny Storm? What Justin Adams has to watch out for?
He has to watch out for getting paint on him, and it might not come off him.
Off the ropes. Oh! Not part of the playbook. Not part of the playbook.
Technically speaking, it wasn't illegal because all Justin Adams did was put his foot out. Danny Storm did it himself, too. He got hit in the same place I did earlier, but he's able to kick out. He probably didn't get hit as hard as me, or deliberate. As deliberate, I might say. But now Danny Storm finds himself in another storm, in a different hurricane. And this hurricane is bad at midnight.
Chris Romano now unable to stop the storm. Oh, but Danny goes down. Eye rake there by Chris the Man Romano.
And it looks like he's going to make a tag, but he's going to the wrong corner.
Danny may have paint in his eye.
Chris, you missed a spot. Still got some.
Might be hurricane dust.
Did you say the storm went away at midnight? Is that what you said?
No, I said that. Not
1, 2, I don't know.
This is not what the Frat Boy said. I said Danny Storm is finding himself in his own storm and his own hurricane right now, but this one gets bad at midnight. If you're going to repeat the Frat Boy's words, at least repeat them correctly. You never know who's listening.
Adams tagged in.
I'm not mad at you. We're still friends. I'm still coming over for Christmas dinner. Don't you worry.
No, I'm just trying to figure out here. You're part of a tag team that's held gold. You have this tag team division that's seen guys come and go, but now you have this young tag team. You still have the Midnight Classics who are here. You got the Hughes brothers. You got Roger and Max Payne with the cause pin attempt. What are your feelings on this tag team division?
This tag team division, Chris, has had 2 constants for the past few years. It's been the Frat Party, and it's been the Midnight Classics. Everyone else has come, and they've gone. So if you ask me, at the top of that mountain should be the Frat Party going up against the Midnight Classics for that tag team gold. We were screwed out of our titles, and we have yet to cash in on a rematch. In fact, hold on.
1, 2, not enough.
In fact, Chris, we could have cashed in our rematch tonight. However, we had the challenge from the Rise. 2 young kids trying to make a name for themselves. So we said to Joey B, we said we'll put our tag team title opportunity, our rematch in our back pocket to give these kids an opportunity. But if we beat them, we're going to get another opportunity later. And those terms were agreed on, but unfortunately the cause wanted to get involved. And I'm going to get to the bottom of why the cause was some party poopers tonight.
Off the ropes goes Storm, rolls over, trips up Romano, gets the pin down. Not enough. You can see the look in Danny's eyes as he was surprised to get that off. And he saw in a few moments I could be the World Tag Team Champion, but
it only told 2.
Not enough.
It only takes 3 seconds for the contest to end. It only takes 3 seconds for titles to change hands. And I've made mistakes in life that have been a lot longer than 3 seconds. So 3 seconds is a very short amount of time.
2, not enough. Romano, the powerhouse of the Midnight Classics. Picks up Danny Storm. Sends him over to the corner. Justin Adams, his trusted teammate, the Midnight Classics, now two-time World Tag Team Champions, and they've done a very good job defending their titles this go-around. Their first run, they held the belts for quite some time. Russian leg sweep there by Adams, and the pin combo. Not enough. Danny able to get him off quickly. Danny trying to get over to Mike Titello, but Adams toying with him. Remember, this is a second match.
Justin Adams just slapped Danny Storm right in the face. The disrespect that this man has.
Oh, another strike there.
And a slap back.
And remember, this is not a fresh team of the Rise. They've had a match earlier today, but they're bringing the fight to the Midnight Classics. Knee strike there, connects.
The Midnight Classics, they're going up against a young team that's already a little bit sore from earlier in the night. I would love to ask the question, what might happen if Danny Storm and Mike Titello got into the ring fresh against the Midnight Classics?
Adams trying to dive on top, but Storm getting that foot up.
He got the foot up, and he knows he did something good. He knows he has an opportunity, but he's struggling to find the strength to get back to his feet.
Storm seeing the opportunity now, but so Adams sees the opportunity as well. Adams elected to tag in Romano. Here comes Mike Titello.
He got him.
Ooh, Titello ducking for cover. Gets a few strikes off. 3, 4.
Justin Adams already back in the ring, but he's catching a few right hands of his own.
Wow, impressive by Mike Titello. Now ducks for cover, goes for a reversal, gets the neck breaker on Romano. What is this?
And that's a veteran maneuver.
Mike Titello has Justin Adams, who is not the legal man, sends him into Danny Storm.
And there it is, the Eye of the Storm! Beautiful tag team combination. Hold on, because it looks like there's a little bit of confusion on who should pin him, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Justin Adams is not the legal man.
Rookie mistake there. DDT lands.
Unfortunately, Chris, that's the inexperience of a young tag team being shown. Danny Storm thrown to the outside. Mike Titello's in no man's land. No man's land. He might not know where he's at after that vintage DDT from Chris Romano. Justin Adams going up to the heavens.
Elbow drop connects. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Good night. Justin Adams, Chris Romano, the Midnight Classics retain their gold.
Here are your winners, and still Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Chris the Man Romano and First Class Justin Adams, the Midnight Classics. Then let's begin this match for the Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. And we will be having a special guest referee. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to introduce you to the official for our next bout. He is a former Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champion. He is a former Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. And he is a former Ultimate Survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the life-changing Ocasio. Ocasio.
It's time, baby, for the final time! And I'm getting pretty good at counting to 3! It's a little hard of hearing. I don't know, man, but I got the next shot no matter what. All right.
And now for our opponents, introducing first. He is accompanied by a the seer, the leader of the hostile collective, currently residing in New Canaan, Connecticut.
A three-time world champion because no one can do it.
The All-Father, your Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Darius.
Hey, you're not wrestlers. You're not wrestlers. You're not. Hang up, hang up, hang up, down, hang up, hang up, hang up, hang up. You guys are. You can say that a little louder. Hold up. Guys at Frat Station, ladies and gentlemen, I really love your energy tonight. But unfortunately, due to some unfortunate circumstance that I think you can't play Uncle Lovechild are probably a part of. Tonight, I can't physically compete. It does suck. I never got pinned for that championship.
Oh, stop. I didn't either. Come on.
That's your problem. But hold on, tonight.
Joey suck.
Hold on, which Joey? Because there's two Joes in the ring. Hold on. Because you guys aren't going to get a world championship match tonight. CD, I'm going to be right there at ringside watching this whole match happen. And I found a stubborn replacement. You got, there he is right there. And Shady, you're the ref. Listen, you ain't going nowhere, pal.
Match underway. World Championship on the line. Darius Carter cannot believe it.
I don't think Carter agrees with the match being underway.
The bell has rung. It is an official match. Darius Carter, the world champion, is about to fight Joe Ocasio.
And knowing Carter's ego, I don't know if he's taken that belt off since last month. Still wrestling in it right now. But Joe Ocasio doesn't care.
You gotta be honest, shock and turn of events. I was expecting to see this rematch with Joey Ace getting his opportunity, but you know what? He's found a replacement here. He's still ringside. Joe Ocasio, the challenger, getting an opportunity to get that world championship around his waist. We knew that it was bound to happen. He won the Ultimate Survival, but
and I'll remind you, Chris, the bell is rung, and senior official Ref Shady Torres, he's just trying to get these two in the ring. The last thing he wants to do is count out the world title match.
No, you don't want to do that. For sure. Ocasio, though, seems very composed.
And it seems like the Warrior Nation here is loving this beatdown, courtesy of Joe Ocasio, but Ref Shady's got to try and get a handle on this one.
Carter finally has gotten the belt off his waist. Onto that apron. Oh, man.
You can't win the match.
That's the spot of the ring that has the least give.
I'm taking care of it. You stay on the side. You got us handle this.
Abdul Nasir, ringside, furious.
Darius hit the part of the ring that's harder than Chinese algebra.
And the bell is rung again. So I'm guessing now is the official start time.
Well, the bell did ring before.
It did.
The bell did indeed ring before, but I guess now the bell is rung again, so it's more of an official start now that they're in the ring. Possibly that the bell before wasn't signifying the beginning of the match.
German suplex by the powerhouse.
But more trying to get these two in order to begin the match.
Ocasio is a changed man. He's rebuilt himself. He's battled back from injury. He's battled through some rivalries.
And look at Darius Carter's facial expressions right now. Carter is, let's just say, not happy to say the least.
Joe Ocasio thinks he's the best version of himself right now.
Hold on. Carter exposed that.
Oh!
He didn't expose the buckle, but he exposed the steel cables that hold the buckle in place. Holding on, trying not to get German suplexed to New Jersey. But he did. He's going to have to pay a toll coming back, Chris.
Yeah, Darius Carter taking a beating right now. Very rare you see this. Usually Darius Carter is well composed and is always in control. But right now, he just seems like he's just not ready. He's still trying to, catch his breath. Ocasio not letting up, though. Once again, grip around the waist. Carter gets out of it. Reversal there. Ocasio once again going for it. Hits it. Another German suplex. Joe Ocasio has won a World Championship before as a tag team member with Jason Carrion. Can he win the championship on his own?
Down that right knee pad, exposing that bare knee.
It's going to hurt if it connects. Revving up the engine. Oh, but Abdul Nasir interfering, holding on to that leg. Shady Torres trying to get off, but an ugly kick there.
The referee needs to do something about Abdul Nasir. Definitely an X factor out there.
Goes for the pin.
Just 2-1 counts.
Oh, another distraction. Shady Torres is distracted. And Joey's got that referee shirt on for some reason. Oh.
Okay, Abdul Nasir is gone. Darius Carter is going to have to figure out a way to do this all on his own. And listen, I don't have many nice things to say about Mr. Carter, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He came into this match preparing to face Joey Ace. He did his homework, he watched his footage, and prepared for Joey Ace. And now, with not even a moment's notice, Darius Carter has to go in there with the powerhouse that is Joe Ocasio, and the match didn't even start on his terms. He was thrown into the ring. Now, I'm not saying I support Darius Carter. All I'm saying is that he has a legitimate complaint if he doesn't find a way to come out on top of this.
Well, he also does dirty moves like that, and he's taking advantage of people for a very, very long time.
I agree with you.
So you know what? I guess this is just what Carter deserves. Sometimes your plan doesn't work out. You got to have a plan B.
But Carter's plan B is always his plan A.
Come out, Darius, let's go. Take him out.
Carter using those legs to his advantage. He's got those long, strong legs. That's helped him put away many opponents. He also uses them. He honestly uses those legs as extra arms, especially when he does submission.
Every
holds.
part of your body can be a weapon, and Darius Carter is no stranger to doing that. Darius Carter, I know, is a big fan of the British style of wrestling, that grapple, that technical style. Darius is most dangerous if he can get you on the ground, which is exactly where Joe Ocasio finds himself right now.
A hip attack, pin attempts. 2.
When you're on your back and Carter's leading the charge, he is at some of his most dangerous.
2.
Take it from someone who's been in there with the man.
Foot stop there. Keeps Ocasio on the mat. Now Carter getting into the face of Shady Torres. And what's this? Joey Ace. Joey Ace is up there. Now outside. Carter sees Ocasio slowly getting back to his feet. Looks on. Lets him get up. And attacks the leg. Goes after the leg again. And he's found his strategy. He's going to keep Ocasio down. Not let him get the opportunity to use his upper body. You can't use the upper body if you're down on the mat. What's this? Carter trying to get that sleeper hold and lock, but can't do it. Ocasio way too strong.
What a headbutt.
Headbutt there by Ocasio.
And I'm not the biggest fan of headbutts because it takes a lot out of you too. It's almost like a kamikaze of a maneuver.
Kick to the midsection with a little extra oomph on that one. And a kick to the head. Carter seeing stars. Could this be the last moments of his championship reign? Just a month long? Picks him up. Ocasio looking to put away the champ. Looking to start 2022 on a high note. He hit it clean. Cut right into those knees. 1, 2, not enough. Carter kicking out just in time. That would have been quite the shocker. Starting off 2022 with Ocasio as the champ. Wow.
Joe Ocasio knows, Chris, that he was just a mere half a second away from Warriors of Wrestling gold.
Carter found a way to kind of work his way back into this matchup as the first parts of this contest. It was all Ocasio. But now, Ocasio back in control, and he can put away Carter very quickly. If he nails another one of those moves, that could be it. Picks him up. Oh, Carter with the sleeper hold locked in.
Carter's got it connected. All those muscles and all that strength can't help you if you can't get oxygen to your brain, and Darius Carter knows that.
But Ocasio drives Carter into the corner. Carter gets back into the middle of the ring. Smart, very smart. Ocasio had an opportunity to get his arm out and touch the rope, but unable to do so when he was in the corner. Carter is very smart to get him back in the middle of the ring. You can see Ocasio starting to fade, but Ocasio back up. By the ropes, unable to grab it. Driving back again. This time Ocasio driven down by Carter. As Carter aborted the hold. Full force ahead, hits that Enzugiri. Down goes Ocasio. Almost a 3, but not enough.
Joe Ocasio might not know exactly what part of the squared circle he's in right now.
Carter cannot believe it wasn't a 3. Ocasio keeps the fight going, but yeah, you can definitely tell he's roughed up. And Carter smells blood in the water. What's he gonna do here? Carter goes outside the ring.
Oh, it looks like I think Carter's going for a steel chair. Steel chair number 10, as a matter of fact. That is a chair that a member of the Warrior Nation has paid for front row for tonight's proceedings, and Darius Carter is taking that into the ring. The one-armed Joey Ace can't really do much about it right now.
Joey Ace, well, he grabbed the chair away. That's what he did about it. He said, "You ain't doing that, bro." That's what happens when you don't have Nasir by your side. And, oh man, a flying knee strike. That could do it. Carter looks knocked out. 1, 2. Oh, what is this? Shady Torres got pulled out.
From our vantage point, I couldn't really see what was going on.
Looked like Torres got pulled out. What's this? Joey Ace wants to make the count. Not enough. Joey Ace is wearing the referee shirt. He wanted to make the count.
It looked like Ref Shady was pulled out of the ring, but I don't see where he's gone.
Who pulled him out? That's what I want to know.
It couldn't have been Abdul Nasir. Abdul Nasir has been ejected from this contest. Oh,
low blow by Carter. Rolls him up, goes for the pin. Joey Ace pins. It's a legal pin. Carter pins Ocasio. Carter retains. Oh, it was Nasir. At least that's what I'm assuming.
Here is your winner, and still Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Darius Carter. I saw the count.
You saw the count?
Yes, with my own eyes.
So what's the verdict?
He wants that ringside.
Mr. Darius Carter is your winner and still Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. I saw it in his face.
Stay in the ring. Take your moment, bro. Have the spotlight like you always have. Have your spotlight. Good job, Joey. Great job, bro.
The man in charge at the bell, referee, Jade Torres. And without further ado, this match will be for the Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first. Her opponents. Welcome to the main event of Warriors of Wrestling's New Beginnings. This will be contested for the Warriors of Wrestling Women's World Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, the challenger. She is fighting out of Buffalo, New York. She is a star of Impact, Ring of Honor, Evolve. This is Brandi. And her opponent, she is fighting out of Staten Island, New York, and she is the pride of the W.O.W training facility, wearing the red and black of the W.O.W, the youngest champion in the 14-year history of Warriors of Wrestling. Your Warriors of Wrestling Women's World Champion, Jade!
Women's Championship on the line. Jade gets her first title defense to open up 2022. going up against Brandi Lauren.
And boy, does Jade have a tall order in front of her. You heard Shane before. Evolve, Impact Wrestling. All promotions throughout the entire country, the entire planet, as a matter of fact. Brandi Lauren has seen them all. Brandi Lauren has gone up against them all. And Jade has her first title defense against a veteran with that much experience.
I think everything you just said is what Brandi was just telling Jade back right at her, saying, do you know who I am? I've done all this. The fight is underway. Jade, the youngest champion in Warriors Wrestling history. That's correct. Now has an opportunity to be the youngest champion to defend her title and retain.
And that's an excellent point, Chris. And the frat boy didn't even think about that. You know, yeah, she's the youngest champion in the 14 years of Warriors of Wrestling. But after tonight, if she would possibly retain her title, she would be the youngest champion to retain a championship. Or she could be the youngest champion to ever lose her championship after tonight.
You're so smart.
Thank you.
You're so smart.
You know, that online class I was taking, you know, it was like a 3-week program at like the hot dog cart down the street from where I live. You know what I'm talking about. Dave's Dogs. But like, you know, I got certified and I appreciate the acknowledgement, Chris. Thank you so much.
Brandi forces Jade against the ropes. Ooh, a little shoulder.
Beautiful shoulder tackle from Jade, taking the veteran down to the mat.
Brandi Lauren almost lost her footing there. Jade, with control, sends her over into the middle of the mat. Has that submission hold locked in. Shady Torres doing a nice job, making sure you can see a clear vision of if Brandi is tapping or not.
Come on, Jade!
Jade and Brandi onto their feet. Off the ropes goes Jade, but oh, she keeps the pressure on. Now Brandi forcing that arm into the face of Jade. Attacking the midsection still. Both women in the middle of the ring.
And this is exactly, Chris, how Jade won the title. Just stick to the basics, do what you know works. Second shoulder tackle, second time it takes Brandi Lauren down.
The ropes bouncing over. Ducks underneath. What is this? Sends her down with those legs.
Brandi Lauren is taken to the outside of the ring, and the young Jade stands tall in the center of the squared circle. What a way to close out the first show of 2022 here in the prestigious Fun Station Dome at Warriors of Wrestling, Staten Island, New York, Chris. It's absolutely a joy. It's been a pleasure calling with you. I couldn't do all tonight, obviously. We know how the beginning of the night went for your boy, friendly neighborhood frat boy. But right now, to close out the night, it doesn't look like Brandi Lauren wants anything to do with the youngest champion in Warriors history.
But she remembers that there's gold on the line, and that gold can be hers. All she has to do is
Jade's got to be careful not to make a mistake. Any moment, Brandi Lauren will take advantage of. It's almost like Brandi hurt.
But Brandi Lauren cannot fall asleep against Jade because, you know what? She got quite the fight in her. That's how she got the gold around her waist.
Brandi
Can't take her lightly.
Brandi Lauren is a veteran of the ring. She's a veteran of this business, and she knows how to exploit any weakness. She just did that exactly, textbook application of that as we just saw.
Elbow right to the head. Jade needs to fire back here. This is her first title defense. Will she just be a one-and-done champ?
And we've seen in the past, Chris, the individuals have won gold before and they have lost it right away. They've lost it the next month. They've lost it even in the same night, Chris. And Jade has an opportunity to put all the haters at rest. She has an opportunity that anyone that's ever doubted her to put them at rest.
Ooh, she could tap any moment here. This is a hard submission hold. That back is being bent backwards. Shady Torres asking if Jade taps. And I guess there's a certain amount of, what's the word, adrenaline you get when you're trying to chase the title versus when you're trying to hold on to it.
And adrenaline, Chris, is definitely a factor in any time you're in the ring. Because sometimes adrenaline takes over and you don't think straightly, and that's something that people have mastered over their careers.
The crowd clearly on Jade's side. Brandi Lauren, though, is sniffing out Jade's next move. It's like a game of chess, thinking one move ahead. Jade sent out of the ring.
And Jade quickly trying to get back to her feet.
She is a fighting champion. She's not one to walk away, but Brandi Lauren continues that offense, not letting the young Jade get a chance to rebound.
Brandi Lauren looks absolutely pleased with herself. She might have just broken Jade's nose, and she does not give a damn.
Well, when you're the champ, you're going to have to eat some tough hits. Jade learning that early on. Getting back into the ring slowly. Pin attempt by Brandi. Not enough. Well, it's a 2.
Brandi Lauren just called Jade a little girl, and I think that's going to give Jade exactly the momentum she needs to fire up here against Brandi. Give her that momentum she so desperately needs in this title defense.
Well, Jade's always being put in a position to prove herself. Vicki Adams didn't believe in her. Roger Mendez.
Oh, big DDT!
Huge DDT there by Jade, exactly what she needed. But like I was saying, Mendez and Max Payne didn't believe in her. Vicki Adams didn't believe in her. But look at her now.
So many people have not believed in Jade, and Jade constantly keeps proving everyone wrong, and she keeps trying to prove that she belongs in this ring. She deserves that championship title, and she's going to do that again, hopefully by defeating Brandi Lauren here tonight, who clearly has no respect for the young Jade in this contest as she falls back.
She kept walking into those strikes. It's amazing. Back-to-back moves here. The train is in full motion for Jade. Nice.
Brandi Lauren with that signature takedown that she so desperately needed.
1, 2. Not enough.
It's not going to be enough to put away the veteran in Brandi Lauren.
So much on the line here for Jade. Needs to prove that her victory over Vicki Adams was not a fluke.
Any given Sunday, anyone could beat anyone. But what a night it would be for the young Jade to defend her title, but after that neck breaker, I don't know if that's in her near future.
We could do it. We could have a new women's champ. 1, 2. Not enough. Jade struggling to get back to her feet. Brandi Lauren recovering. She seems to be ready to go. It's not looking good for Jade. Uh-oh. Brandi Lauren's looking at that turnbuckle. She's got an idea in mind. Sends Jade into the middle turnbuckle.
Brandi Lauren might have been looking for a little more momentum, but I think it did its job.
Gets underneath. Holds her head. What is this? Off the turnbuckle.
She hits the slice spread. She hit the slice spread.
This could do it. 1, 2,
3. It's it.
Jade retains her championship. The youngest champion to retain.
Here is your winner, and Warriors of Wrestling Women's World Champion,
Hey playa, this is the Josh Speaks and you're watching Warriors of Wrestling, the best independent wrestling company across the entire country. So hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you can know whenever they post a new wrestling video. As always, love and peace.